No, but seriously,
Oh my god.
Anna, you're being carried by your looks because you're crazy as fuck.
I'm not crazy. How am I crazy? Just because I get upset over being like gaslit to like hell and back, dude? Like, come on.
Dude, Anna is the most interesting person we've ever
I mean, I'm
had
sorry,
on.
but like, if someone's calling, like, saying like "goodnight, princess" to you and stuff, like, and like doing all kinds of stuff to increase emotional intimacy, like,
It's called game.
and acting like your boyfriend, like,
Yeah, it's called game. He's playing you. You got played like a fiddle. It's a cold world, man.
So should girls stay away from guys with game?
No, because honestly, you guys cannot. It's against your DNA.
Yes, we can. Yes,
it's
we can.
against your
Yes,
DNA.
yes, we can. As a matter of fact, a lot of us stay away from them.
It's
Good
against.
reason.
It's against a woman's DNA to go for a nice guy. Like your
No.
DNA doesn't allow it. It's true.
No, that's just not
Oh,
true.
hey, princess.
You're just not true.
I thought we were done with this. John, why can't you be done with this?
I'm a capitalist. You know me, dude. I'm working. Okay. Why can't you? Hold on. When you go after political people and talk about them for 8 years straight, how come you're not done with that?
First of all, I don't talk about anybody over 8 years straight. I usually talk about recent takes somebody's given. We go over it and then we move on.
Well, you know what, Steven?
my friends didn't message you.
I protected a psychopath.
And yes, they
way.
do.
It was one person.
Anna,
And she thinks you're abusive too.
I
so
think-
please
I
don't
think-
lie.
Okay, I think you guys gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay,
No,
he's not engaging with you,
No.
Anna. Don't engage with him. Okay.
please
No.
stop talking about me, please.
But you
Zherka.
lied. So I have to set the record straight.
Steven, you don't understand. We've hit the 24-hour button.
Zherka,
This is gonna be a
I
long.
have to correct the lies though.
Zherka,
Yeah.
you can't. There must be other people's life you can farm for
I
content.
can't because if I fuck with other people, I get banned. Twitch admins know we hate each other, so it's great.
Struggler, Ink Bites, Mike. One of these people must have a toxic relationship that you can talk about for hours.
No, believe it
I'm
or
sure.
not, they're not dumb enough to
Mikey,
date
I hate
streamers.
No way.
He's very like smart.
Steven, here's the truth.
I've been muted.
You know, a lot of people are giving me shit. They're like, yo, you defended Steven. What the fuck? I only defended him because stonewalling is a lie. It's not a real thing.
It is a real thing.
No, it's not.
It is.
And you know what's so funny?
Oh my god, wait.
We'll form
Hold on.
I'm being
content.
stonewalled
Steven, why
right
didn't you
now.
show-
I'm being
Steven, why didn't you show
stonewalled
any
right
mercy to
now.
Arcadum and those guys? Now you're
Hold
the
on.
Arcadum. Now you're Arcadum.
Is that what's happening right now?
He's
Yeah,
not
you went
like
after
that.
my hero Arcadum.
All right.
You went after Arcadum.
He's not that. Oh my god, he's not at all any kind of sexual predator. Jesus.
Not yet.
Okay,
I don't know. We don't know.
Mikey.
He's
Mikey,
just
sir.
emotionally
Yeah,
abusive.
Mikey, why don't you tell us about your last toxic relationship?
My last toxic relationship. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, it's
I
not a
moved to-
toxic relationship. That's
Well,
dismissive of it.
My
It
last.
was
How
abusive.
about messy? How about messy?
Okay,
My last
Mikey,
messy
what was your last
relationship-
abusive relationship? Go.
I don't want to say abusive because I don't want to accidentally call someone abusive. But
Well,
I
did
will
they
just
ever
say-
ignore you a single time ever?
Yeah, I mean after.
Yeah,
the
then it was
breakup, they
abusive. Okay, Mikey.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
right
it's
now, Mike.
repeated
Mike,
times.
Right now, Mike,
Ignoring
you're
someone
coping.
one time
Okay, I'm
is
coping
not
for that.
abusive.
I'm
You're
defending
coping.
them.
So tell us about your abusive relationship. Go ahead.
So all right,
Repeatedly
one time I dated this girl for like
ignoring.
a year and a half, and about like 8 months in, we moved in together. She
Mhm.
was a vegan. I was a vegan at the time. I was like on a real life kick, working like 2 or 3 jobs, depending on like the month. We moved to Oregon. That's when I went down from like 3 jobs to two jobs. But we moved to Oregon together. I live on the East Coast. I moved to the West Coast. It was a big move. And I find out that like 3 months before we moved, she had cheated on me. And that's something that she could have told me, and I could have saved like thousands of dollars not moving. You know what I mean?
Is
Damn.
That when you
Like,
subscribed to
separating myself-
DGG?
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, the moment I became a cuck, I just subscribed to DGG. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you something, Mikey. That lady who did that to you is a piece of shit human being.
Right.
yeah, Mikey, brofist. You no one deserves that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm posting
There you go.
the MMEA in chat, which
Thanks,
is
we're all
the
gonna take that.
emotional abuse
Mikey, let me
inventory.
tell you
Okay.
something.
suck.
Let me tell you something. You were manipulated by her, but since you're a man, it doesn't count.
Good job. Okay,
Yeah.
Ink Bites. What's your last abusive relationship? Tell us about it.
The guy was like 10 years older than me. It started when I was barely 16.
Jesus.
Yeah. Like, he was very brilliant. He
Wait.
was going to like Oxford and like that. He was.
Hey,
applying
Steven,
to
when was your last abusive
Hey,
relationship?
hey! She's in the middle of talking, Zerka.
Oh, sorry,
what the
sorry,
fuck?
sorry. Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought
it
you were
was
on
it
the
was
panel.
pretty traumatizing. It was pretty terrible. He like really fucked with my mind. He gave me some really severe like identity issues at the time and like drove me away from school and friends and family and all of that. And
Did you often
physically-
question what reality was due to gaslighting and not knowing
Yes.
what was real?
Yes, I did, and it was very severe. It was very,
Yes,
very,
it
very
is.
severe.
It's so
And it was
severe.
very-
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna go that far. Gaslighting's not real.
Yeah, well,
it can be real. Gaslighting can
it
be real.
is. It is.
Right, look, you have to.
depends on the
Gaslighting
circumstance.
is
If you're
only
talking
real
about, like,
if you're
the-
fucking stupid as fuck.
okay,
Well,
but
no,
when
it
you're
just- no,
talking
no.
about a 16-year-old girl dating like a 27-year-old man,
Yeah.
and then gaslighting is a little pertinent.
If you completely trust the person,
But it wasn't the gaslighting. It was the physical abuse and the emotional abuse and the starting a fight with me like over definitions. Like English is my third language, right? And he would literally force me to define words. Like for example, two versus a few, like a couple versus a few. I'm very defined. Like a few is more than a couple
Same.
because I had to actually have like a 5-hour yelling match where I was defeated like into the ground because I misused the wrong words.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Bites.
so
I
it
had a
was some really
similar-
extreme
I had
shit.
a similar experience when I was like 15. I dated a 23-year-old girl, and it's so different the response everybody has like at you when you're dating someone older and you're a guy. Nobody was worried. Everybody was giving me high fives. Holy shit, good for
Right.
you, Mikey. And then like
Yeah.
and there was no like mind game she was able to play on me. Like after a while I just broke up with her. Like I just stopped texting her. She was like, "Why are you-" like it's weird. Like girls I don't know. Like it seems a lot more like the older guys who go for younger girls are trying to manipulate like girls
Yeah.
sometimes.
But
Yeah.
also girls, like at the same token, like it's messed up when you have older
Right.
women with like super
Yeah.
young guys. Just
Nikki's
like
it's
Thank you.
equal. Yeah, it's
Grow
equally
up.
as messed up. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
equally as messed up. Yeah.
just
Wow.
let your brains
Okay.
develop first, man.
What about you,
Give them a
Steven?
fighting chance.
Stardust. What about you? What was your last toxic abusive relationship?
Am I still
Zerka,
muted?
why do you have her fucking muted?
You have her server muted.
Zerka, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hey,
This is such a nice kumbaya around the
Yeah,
fireplace.
wonderful.
Let's
Love
talk
it. Thank
about
you.
it.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank you for
do it.
stonewalling me, John.
you did, John. That was abusive. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mentioned it earlier. I mean, I don't know that it was. I don't know that I can call it a relationship. I was over at somebody's place, and fucking hell, dude. And I was asleep, and somebody I didn't know came in, and I guess like got on top of me. And I woke up to like a fucking hell, dude.
You don't have
This
to.
is
Hey, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be. You
Yeah.
don't have to like.
you don't have
super-
to.
That's
Talk
too much
Yeah.
to talk about for you. You don't have to talk
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. I mean, you guys got the idea. So yeah. It's,
Yeah.
it's
Damn.
bad, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
Struggler
That's
hand.
terrible.
Oh, hi.
What was your last abusive
Oh.
toxic relationship?
Can I do a quick impression before I answer?
Okay.
What a fucking liar, dude.
Oh
Still
my god,
lying.
Zerka. Why is this guy doing this? Zerka.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, I saw it years ago. Yeah, but to answer your question, I'm 0 body count. Yeah. So no
Oh, that's
toxic
okay.
relationships. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
man,
not
if
like
you were a girl, everyone here would think you're the purest, most marriageable person ever. Zerka loves
Oh.
that shit. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
for sure.
No, I actually picked the 8-person
Steven,
body.
don't you,
person.
Steven, don't you love 19-year-old breedable dumb girls?
Generally, no, but also I don't think I prefer people with higher body count so that they know what's going on. But I mean, like,
Well, you sure
there's-
barked up the wrong tree there, buddy.
Steven, is this true that you were saying the word sweetheart?
No, I
I
said
don't know if it's
princess.
I use pen names sometimes. I do. To be clear, me and Ann have never dated. Okay, that is. I don't know if that is the impression it's given. That's not something that has ever happened.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, that
But you
makes
also
look-
said it wasn't a hookup.
Yeah, because we were
Oh.
friends. It's not just a
It's
hookup.
like a fling, right?
It was an intimate relationship of some
No,
sort.
it was we were friends and we hooked up.
You just told
Close
me that it
friends?
wasn't a hookup. You just said
that
it wasn't a hookup.
We were.
Also,
friends.
I have the
Oh,
screenshot
God, I don't
of
wanna
the
do-
DM.
Oh my god.
Should I read the DM out? Steven, do you want me to read that DM out of your lies?
We gotta be calm with this.
Oh, of your lies?
It's all,
Do you want me to read it?
How do you make it
Shall
stop?
I read it for you, Steven, to remind you of what you said to me?
We can just post our whole chat log if that's what you really want to do.
I'll
No,
go get
no,
it. I have
no,
a
guys,
Yeah,
screenshot.
Destiny, I feel like you should just at this point.
No,
We're
you know.
almost doing so
No,
good.
Anna.
True.
Anna,
But okay, listen. I'm okay moving on everything, but I don't want people out here like constantly saying that like I'm an abusive manipulator, psychopath. Like,
Well,
like,
then don't be abusive and don't
I'm not-
That's why we
manipulate.
don't talk. That's why we're done talking, so that we're not abusing or manipulating anybody. Okay.
I mean, I asked you to just let me know if you couldn't respond, and like you couldn't do that. Like, I asked you to let me know if you didn't want to be friends with me.
Okay. We can't loop again.
Even
We have to break the cycle.
Even auto host, or I get really curious.
It's you. I'll add you
Give me
to the bottom of my
1
auto
month
host.
of auto host, or
I'll
I'm
add you
gonna
to the
be
bottom of my
very
auto host.
curious.
Nobody in chat believes me. Everybody believes me.
I'm kidding,
Most
I'm
people
kidding.
do believe me. Like, I'm not crazy. Also, I do
So,
have the thing up if you
look
want
at
me to read
Look
it.
at-
Here,
look
let
at
me
all
tell you
these-
what happened. Okay, Steven
Yeah.
is so calculated that when he becomes friends with someone, that gray zone nuance area is where he gets to do everything, and it's very smart. You were dumb. You're an adult. Take responsibility, Anna.
Okay, but let's just move on.
I mean,
Look at all
when
these. Look,
someone
we just
acts
went
like
around
your
the table.
boyfriend,
Look,
I don't know.
Zerka,
You think that there's
all this other
more.
stuff- Zerka, there's all this other stuff you can talk about. Look,
Never
Ink Bites,
let go.
26-year-old guy from Oxford.
I'm not
Wow,
mentally ill.
Right.
He's
Okay.
American.
Mikey over here.
Going
What?
to Oxford. Yeah.
Okay, an American going to Oxford. Look, so we've got an inter-country abusive relationship. Mikey over here had a girlfriend, cheated on him. They moved in together. Okay. Struggler over here can
Is that
probably invent a
before or
story.
after
Not
you
on that
stonewalled
shit.
Anna?
What? There's so much material here for you to work with, John. There's got to be something besides my life that you can talk about. It has to be the case.
Steven, she brought it up. I'm not
Okay,
doing
but-
anything.
You're the show host. You got to shut it down.
Whoa, why am I a host? I'm a contender.
You're not a contender. Really? When have you gotten kicked off
He's
the
the
Circle
winner of
Royale?
every Royale.
I've had to turn my camera off when I lost the debate.
If
Oh,
you
wait,
didn't,
I
if you
never
didn't
moved.
want to talk to me, if you didn't want to talk to me, why didn't you just tell me?
Anna, we've had this conversation 3 times publicly where we said we're not going to talk anymore.
But like, why do you always say that like you didn't mean that then and stuff?
I don't, because you'll message me for like 50
No.
times, and then
No,
eventually...
I
and then you
don't.
start-
That's
Okay.
not what happened.
Okay,
Stop
okay, then-
lying.
okay.
Stop
bad. I'm
fucking
sorry.
lying, you fucking liar. Holy shit, Hassan was right about you.
What are we saying?
All you do
Liar?
is lie. Oh my god, just stop lying, please. Holy fuck, dude.
Okay, you're right, I lied. Okay, but now let's going forward. No, okay, going forward.
What the fuck?
No more
You're
communicating.
gonna keep lying. My god.
Fucking liar, Steve. You're such a liar, Steve.
Okay, going forward. No more
I
talking.
did lie though.
Going
I mean,
forward.
what the
no
fuck?
more talking. No more communicating. No more.
But, like,
okay.
why are you treating
And
me like
other
I'm
things.
crazy?
I'm not.
Like,
I.
why are you treating me like I'm crazy? And like you didn't want to
Oh
be
God,
friends with me or
Zerka, stop it again.
something.
Zerka, make it stop. Zerka, please.
What?
Stop the train. The loop
Hold
is
on,
we're
hold
looping.
on. Hold on. She's my
But why
friend.
are you
She's my
doing
friend.
this?
Hold on.
Why are you doing this?
Zerka, please.
You
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, you are all
why
enabling
you
this
do
behavior.
that?
Okay. All of you should be ashamed of yourself.
You know,
Excuse
Tried
you,
to tell her to
Destiny.
move
Quietly.
All of you should be ashamed of
I
yourselves.
tried to
But,
tell her
like,
to move on.
Oh, stop it.
hold on.
Okay,
But,
wait.
you're,
Hold
but
on,
people
wait,
in
wait.
chat are still calling me a stalker because you said that and I didn't do that. Stop
no, no,
She's
it.
not a stalker.
That's
Say
not-
she's
okay,
not a
hold on.
stalker.
You literally wanted to talk to
Zerka.
me. I told you if you
Zerka,
didn't want to talk to
you-
me, please just tell me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
It's
go one by
not
one.
like I forced you to be
Oh
friends
my
with
God.
me. It's not like I forced you to be
Zerka.
friends with me. This isn't
Steven, just say
fair.
she's not a stalker.
Zerka, we
You're
gotta bring up-
manipulating
we gotta
the
bring up-
narrative.
Oh, the
can't
past, it's in the
Zerka,
present.
she's gonna go
It's in
for
the
another
present.
hour.
You can't
But
spin
you're
narratives on her
manipulating
like
the
that.
narrative.
Zerka.
Okay, but
Okay, just
Can
say
we-
she's not a stalker, Steven.
She's not a stalker.
I mean, like, why? I mean, I told you if you didn't want to be friends with me, just tell
Okay.
me, but you never did.
I'm telling
How
you.
is that my fault?
Okay, I'm sorry because I was bad before, but now I'm being honest. Okay. All right.
Why
Over
would
hand.
you sext
Yes,
me
sir.
constantly
Sarah,
if
please.
you didn't want to talk?
Oh no, I don't need
Struggler.
to know this.
Yes,
What,
sir.
what do you want me to mute?
I don't need to know
you want
this.
me to mute or something?
Yes, I just need to ask. I just need to ask the room. Struggler, you
Yes.
agree that me and Anna should never talk about each other again going forward? Everything should be done.
True.
Yes.
True.
I agree. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Stardust, do you agree that that's the case?
100%. No, never
Hey.
talk to each other
But
ever
please-
again.
Gotcha.
Stop
Mikey,
saying these
Mikey,
things, Steven. Just please stop.
What do you think?
Like, stop lying, please.
I think yeah, the healthiest thing would be for both of you guys to move on and probably never communicate to or
Thank
about.
you. True. Ink Bites, what do you think?
I would have to agree.
Okay, Zherka, what do you think?
What I think? Let me check the viewer account here. I think at this point, Anna, you're bullying him.
But he lied. Why am I not allowed to correct the
Because-
record?
You
Please.
have to move on. You have to forgive him. Find forgiveness for him within
But if he
yourself.
keeps
corrected-
lying.
You've corrected the
keeps
record so many
lying.
times, though.
He's
But
done
then he
talking
keeps
about it.
lying, though. He keeps lying about me.
Even,
If
are you
someone
done-
else
are
did
you
this
done
to
lying about
him,
her? Are you done talking about her? Are
if
you
someone
done
else
lying
did
about
this
her?
to him, he would justify it and say, I need to correct the record because they
Actually,
lied
wait a
about
minute, wait a
me.
minute.
I think
Wait a
he would
minute,
walk
Steven,
away. I
Steven,
think that's his
Steven.
personality.
No, he
He'd walk
doesn't.
away.
He keeps he wouldn't. He would justify. He would keep talking about it because to correct
Wait
it.
a minute, Steven, is it true you and Dan double teamed the shit out of her last time?
So I think like a year ago or something.
So why can't I go hard at you?
You can go hard at me if you want. I told her that I don't remember this perfectly, but I'm pretty sure I said we shouldn't talk anymore. We need to stop. And then she said we need to talk. We need to resolve it. And then she said I'll come on stream and do it. And then obviously Dan wanted to be there to shit stir. So we had one big
Well,
talk.
no,
on
you
stream
were
with
ignoring
me,
me.
her,
Well,
and
you were
Dan.
ignoring me.
And
That's
then-
not
and then
accurate,
I was
though.
annoyed because I don't want to talk to you. And then the second thing was she has another friend called Drew who he wanted to come and like play therapist. So we had like another like 2 or 3 hour talk on stream.
Well, then why didn't
where
you tell
Drew
me you didn't want to
and
talk
me
to me?
and her, all of us concluded that it would be better if we just
That's
stopped
bullshit.
talking and moved on. Okay.
That's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. If you didn't want
Hey,
to talk to me, you would have said it. But you
if we
didn't
brought-
say it. You would
if we
ignore
brought-
me.
if
You
we
would
brought-
play games. You played mind
Drew,
games.
wait. We can go and look at that YouTube video at the end. Drew literally said, unless you're denying this, that all of us should stop talking to each other. and
Yeah,
move
I
on.
know, but I didn't think you were being honest about that. Like, I thought you were just saying it for stream. And then, yeah, it turns out you were, because then we did talk
Anna,
again and stuff.
what's it gonna take for you to drop it?
Yeah. What
Well,
is
if
it?
he stops, well, stop lying about it, Steven.
Okay, I'm
Like,
not
stop
lying.
about
I'm
it.
not lying.
But
I
you
did
did. But you literally
I'm not
just
lying.
lied right now. You just twisted it. You can't stop twisting narratives.
Okay.
That's all you do.
I said I made all the mistakes. I did everything for publicity, for viewer count, like Zherka. Okay, I said that, and I admit all my wrongdoings and fault. I just want to move on from this, please.
Well, stop lying about
Don't
it
throw my
then.
name in there. Don't
Just
throw my
admit that
name
you
in there,
fucked up. Just
I
admit
did.
that you
I
fucked
admit it.
up.
I fucked
Just
up. I
admit it. Just take responsibility. Why is this so hard for you?
I am.
Like, just stop lying, please.
Could you just take full responsibility for a moment and have it be done?
Yes, I am taking full. I'm doing it again. I'm taking all the
but
responsibility.
You see how you're taking responsibility in a cheeky, condescending way.
But
Sure,
you're
what am
not.
I
You
supposed
don't
to
mean
do?
it.
Obviously,
It
we
just seems
disagree
like you're
about
not
things happening.
meaning
I
it,
don't know what I'm
though.
supposed to. I hate to kill.
You can't
Roblox.
determine.
But I
you-
don't
you
want
can't
people
determine.
to think these things of me that aren't true. That's not fair to have false accusations about
Oh my
you.
god, how many untrue
that's
things
not
are there
fair.
about him on the
Stop
internet?
talking about it and move forward.
But people are always gonna like remember me as like this like the girl that like Desi said was
I'm not-
crazy and
Forget-
stuff.
Horse Hawk 69. I am not saying. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck to say, dude. I don't know how to explain this to you. I am so fucking tired. My head hurts.
Ballerina therapist, like talking back to Zherka, like come on, girl.
This is
You
incredible.
don't need like to be associated with that
I
man.
guarantee
fuck
if you
him.
had like 3 years where you never talked about Destiny and Destiny never talked about you, everybody would forget and you would feel better.
Nobody's ever gonna forget. People don't forget.
I'm not saying it's normal at all. What the fuck are you talking about, King Israel? Do you even know what the fuck I'm talking about?
I don't
Like,
understand how I'm acting crazy.
Honestly,
There's nothing crazy about being upset, about being gaslit,
Look, I want to
having
hear.
false accusations against you.
I want to hear from the women. So Melina, please, I want to hear from you.
I'm leaving if you bring her on. Don't do that. I'm leaving.
Sorry,
Because
Melina.
she's just a bully. I don't want to deal with that too. Just stop. I've had enough stress, please. For God's sake. Like, just...
Wow.
So Oxford ink fights. Wow, did you ever go to college for anything?
I did not. I'm an autodidact. But yeah, he actually ended up going to medical school instead. But he was applying to Oxford and Cambridge at the time.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it brings as much drama as all this.
Steven, what college did you go to?
I went to the University of Nebraska at Omaha I was a woodwind performance major, saxophone, for 3 years.
I thought you played piano.
I thought you built stone walls.
No, I wanted to get in the music department because, you know, those girls with the guitars laying around, I couldn't help myself, you know?
Okay. Has your car ever broken down, Steven?
Yeah, a few times. Why?
Did you check the light?
Check which light?
It should show up. I don't know. Are you using European cars? Or...
What? When I was going to college, I was an American. I wasn't in... What do you mean?
I'm just saying, is there an indicator on your car, maybe?
Well, it depends on what is going on.
gaslight.
Right.
Gaslight.
Mikey,
Horrible joke.
Mikey, what do you make of all
Horrible
this?
joke.
Yeah, Mikey, what do you make of all this?
Of your car?
I know,
No, yeah.
This whole drama.
Have you ever had a
This
car
whole
breakdown
drama, we
before?
gotta stop talking about it. I haven't. I've never owned a car.
Wait, am I crazy or does Mikey look a little bit like with the wife beater and the shaved head? You kind of look like you could be on the that ship that Neo was on in the Matrix. Remember when they all get jacked in and shit?
Oh,
Sorry,
like,
there's a donation from Angus, and Angus says...
Destiny, can I ask you a question later when things settle down?
Yeah, hold on.
We miss you, Angus.
Angus said, yeah, we miss you, Angus. He says Anna is emotionally abusing Destiny.
True. What am
I do know I'm muted in the call. I want to be able to talk
that.
to you
I'm just
guys, so I'm muting myself
Okay, so Mikey, what did you want to say?
when I'm not
I
speaking
wanted
to
to
them.
ask if you wanted to have a conversation some other time that isn't about this, about AI.
How?
God.
But how?
If not,
Like,
hey, if not,
literally
hey,
what?
No big deal.
Yeah, Angus, join if you have some shit to talk to my Anna about. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Wait, my Anna John? What do you mean by that?
They're my guests.
Are you guys dating?
I can't date Anna.
Oh,
now
that's so
because-
cute. You guys
No,
are
if I-
dating?
No, I can't
Wait,
date.
sir,
Oh,
wait,
wait, you're
wait,
making
I'm
plans to
wait-
meet her,
no,
so I thought you were
yeah,
gonna
I can't
date.
wait- No, I
Zerka,
can't.
you're talking about flying over there and you're saying like my Anna? Wait, what are you doing right now?
I found out she has 10 houses. Okay.
Okay, but
Do
isn't
not
this
have
like a little
10
bit...
houses.
Zerka, isn't this a little
Okay.
bit manipulative, kind of?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
don't you-
I admit, I'm manipulative. I'm not like you that hides behind the screen. And
Wait, but
pretends I'm
Zerka,
the
do you think
person
that?
on
Don't you think that
screen,
like
But really,
admitting?
behind
don't
the
you-
scenes, I'm manipulative. I say I'm
Don't you think that-
manipulative
yeah.
live. I say it
Yeah,
live.
don't you think
Unlike you, I
publicly
can say it
admitting that you're
live.
manipulative is just kind of another manipulator strategy? Like, oh, well, if I say it publicly, they can't possibly think I'm really doing it. Isn't that what
That's
you're doing right now, Zerka?
Yeah, it's like,
exactly
oh,
what
I
I'm doing.
warned her. I warned her.
Yeah.
I guess when things
Exactly.
go wrong.
Can
Not
you
cool,
please
Zerka.
tell Melina to stop shitting on me in chat? Please. She's just being a bully.
I think Ellie Moon. We need Ellie Moon's take right now.
Can you tell her to just stop like
love
shitting on
Ellie.
me and stop calling? Can you just ask her to like stop calling me crazy and shit? Like I'm just tired of it.
No, Anna, you're not crazy. You're just emotional.
Yeah, I mean it's normal to be emotional when you're gaslit to hell and back.
Yeah. Well, you got to be an adult and realize that you're being gaslit. You know what I
Isn't
mean?
this like part of the streamer's life is being called out a lot online?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be honest though. Not everyone gets to the DGG experience, so I feel bad for Anna.
Oh yeah. Struggler, what do you do for school,
Yes.
bud?
Computer science, but it's part-time and I kind of failed few classes, but I had lots of money saved up, so I don't feel too bad, but
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Are you still going to school?
yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, you can do it. You can do it, man. We believe in you, all right?
Thanks. Oh, thank
There's
you.
a comp side channel on my Discord if you need help with anything, all right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Just make like a girl name and get a sexy avatar and go in and they'll help you with anything you need. I swear to God. All right?
We need to add Melina.
No. Okay, Stardust. Wait,
Why?
are you doing
Whoa,
still?
Steven, do you control your
No,
feelings,
I don't
bro?
want to be bullied and called crazy. That's why.
That's a bad idea.
I don't.
Right?
I just don't want to be
Let's just
subjected
stoke
to
in the
that.
flames.
She's actually
but that's
so
I don't
sitting
think
in
you-
the chat, yell at people.
I don't think you need to worry because you're with John now. So
No, I don't want to be bullied.
I mean, I feel like it's unfair though that she has to be in chat and respond, and you get to have like the stream. You know, I feel like it's
Yeah,
fair.
but I don't.
if
I
it's-
don't. I don't want to be called crazy though. I don't want to be bullied and called
I don't
crazy
think Melina's,
and gaslit.
John
He's not really that
will
aggressive type.
defend you.
Yes.
No.
John has the power, bro. He'll just
John will defend you.
I'll just mute her ass.
No, stop. This
He's got a
isn't
huge crush
content.
on
Like,
you. You should just take advantage of it.
This is very upsetting
Wait, hold
to
on.
me.
I got a really important
No,
question.
of course.
Wait,
Angus
Carter,
wants to join.
This is
Angus
real
wants to talk.
stuff.
Wait,
you
Anna,
know?
Anna, I have a question for Anna.
Okay.
Do you
yeah.
ever think about like other people and the shit that they've been through and how much more difficult it is, like the amount of things that they've actually been through, like actual trauma? Does that not just ever sink into your brain ever when someone is ghosting you or stonewalling you? Like, don't you ever consider
Well,
that?
of course I consider it, but that doesn't mean that abusive behavior is okay, though. Like, I understand it, and that's
It's
why
just like the lowest
and that's why I
form
was
of
putting
abuse.
up with it. No, it's not. It's actually psychology considers the silent
I don't know.
treatment
I
to
feel
be
like
severe.
physical abuse and like actually
No,
just
no.
insulting and being stuck in real life with a human
Like-
being that's
Yeah.
constantly abusing you and just or being raped or just so many
Yeah,
different
but
things
like this
that.
is an ignorant take, though. Psychological abuse is valid.
It can be
I'm just-
valid,
yeah,
but
but
do
I
you
think
do you
it's
ever
much
think
less
it
valid
can be
than
valid? But do you
anything
ever
else.
think that like spending like 3 hours on something like this while people are like reliving their shit on a daily basis might be a little bit inconsiderate or something?
What do you mean?
They're just like people who've grown up and been abused their entire life. Like they've just grown up poor and just in the most terrible situations,
yeah, of course,
terrible
Of
neighborhoods.
course. Yeah, of course.
And, like,
Yeah, the
Imagine-
people
like,
who are
imagine them-
continuously in abusive,
So
like, are
actually,
still
something
in.
that,
Yeah, I
something
mean
you
that
don't
doesn't
have to imagine is-
invalidate. That doesn't.
It doesn't invalidate
any
it,
type
right?
of
But like
abuse.
3 hours on it, you know, like 3 hours on.
Imagine like
When-
one of those
when
people
somebody's
being next
been,
to
like-
you right now, dude.
Is
When
there a
somebody's been
point where-
repeating their stuff, you know, we're like repeating their apology over and over again, right?
But
When
I mean,
other
he
people
doesn't
don't even
mean
get
it,
an
though.
apology, other people don't even
Yeah,
get
but
an
you can't
apology,
force
right?
them to mean
Motherfuckers
it.
can't
If
even
he's being
afford
respectful
food
and kind
to
to
eat
you,
every
that's more
day.
than
A
most
lot of people,
get, like,
a lot of
you
people
know?
don't even get any type of apology, don't get any public
At all.
apology.
He doesn't
don't even
mean
get,
it though. But he doesn't.
How do you
mean
know
it,
that?
though. And
How do you know
You
that?
don't mean it, bro.
He was
You don't mean it.
laughing
I have
because
a
he was
question.
laughing about it. He was laughing about it.
Yeah, but you also.
Why don't you
can't
just say
force
you
them
don't mean it?
to.
Yeah,
Destiny?
gotta
how
pee.
many times did he say sorry?
Like, how am I supposed to know if he means it? He's like laughing.
You
He's doing that
don't.
voice.
You
mean it.
don't.
He
That's the
doesn't mean
point. The point is that you
Yes, I
move
do
on.
know.
You never get. You
Because
never
I
get
do
closure.
know.
You never get closure in life. I'm sorry. You're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get closure.
That's
You have to
fine,
move
but if
on.
he keeps lying, I'm going to correct the record. If he keeps lying, I'm going to correct the record. I have the right to say that I
when
did not
did he
do
lie?
something that he says. He said that my friends messaged him, and that didn't happen. It was one friend, and
Anna,
she
it
did
was
not was not
multiple.
on
Anna,
his friend.
Anna,
And my friends know
three,
that you are
Anna,
abusive.
three,
Right? Well,
Anna,
then leak the
three,
DMs. You're lying. That's not
Anna,
what my friends
three
told me.
of your friends, 3 different people that are close to you have DM'd me saying that you constantly talk
Who,
about your
though?
abusive friend. I'm not
Who?
gonna drop. I'm not gonna out them. You can go talk
Right,
to your
because
friends.
you're lying. Because you're lying. Because I know the one. Like, they have been telling me for months, and people who are on my stream can say that, can, like, agree with this. They've been telling me for months, I hate that you are still talking with him. I don't like it that you're still talking with him. He's so abusive to you. You need to stop talking with him. They've been trying for months
Then
to get
don't
me
talk
to,
to
like,
him.
to cut you out of my life. And, like, that's been causing issues with me and my friends. So,
Then
like,
do
if
it,
you
then cut him
portrayed
out.
it.
Then cut him out.
It's
Cut him out.
combination.
What has everybody here been saying? Everybody here's been saying cut him out.
I mean, yeah, it's just that, like, I mean, it's just weird. Like, you,
weird.
it's just
Stop
really
making it
strange
weird.
because
How is
it's
it
like
weird?
you made it sound. Well, he made it sound like they were like they thought I was crazy and stuff. That's how you made it sound, Steven, and that is manipulative.
No,
That's what's
I said that your
manipulative.
friends are messaging me saying that you are incessantly talking about me and that you
No,
cannot
that's
move
not
on.
what they said. That's not what they
How
said.
do you know what you don't? You didn't even
Because
know.
I talked with them. Because I talked with the one, and she told me what she said, and she didn't like that you were lying about her.
I would have loved to
Oh
get
my
like 10
God.
insincere apologies, you know? Like I'm sure plenty of people here would have liked to get like 10 insincere apologies for shit.
Can we just please move on from this, please? Can we just stop talking
We've
about
been
it?
trying. We've been trying. We really have been.
Well,
So
I mean, then he says another lie, and like,
You have to ignore it.
When-
Like, grow
yeah.
to ignore it and let it go.
why do I
The
have to
earlier you
ignore
let
it?
go-
because
Why
everybody
should I
else in the
ignore it?
world does, dude.
That will be
Everybody in
better
the
for
else
you.
in the world has
No,
to
they
deal
don't.
with this
People
shit.
people in chat keep saying shit.
This is the internet. The internet is not real life.
like they
real
keep calling
life
me
people,
crazy and stuff.
Okay, real life people
have to ignore
continue to deal with harassment and they move on with their
Yeah.
lives.
Also, people do shitty things to them, and they can't just like they can't force them to rectify it. Like you don't get rectification of every single wrong that's been done to you, even if the person had been really
Base.
shit.
That's pretty based. That's a very based woman take.
It's sad, but it's true. And to like he's still being respectful. Like he is being, you know, he's laughing at this. He probably has his own feelings as well. Like we're just not considering
He's-
them at all
I
because
mean,
he's a man and he's
You think
successful.
people don't talk about
But,
him
like-
and say stuff that is untrue about him every day?
No,
And
they
he
didn't
still
say
has to
that.
continue doing stuff? He
I
has to
didn't
still
say that. So why are you being shitty about
Oh,
it?
I'm being shitty? Am I being shitty right now?
Why? Why are you being shitty about it? I never said that. Like, I know. I've talked about it with him about how much harassment he gets and shit. Yeah, and it's not alright. It's not okay.
Can you imagine if there was like a starving kid from Africa that we added to call, just like that couldn't even just live, and you guys are
I don't
and you're
think anyone
crying
in
about
this
this?
call has been
I mean,
shitty to you.
psychological abuse is an important thing, and people should know about it. It's valid.
They
and
do
it does
because you
cause
keep
trauma.
talking about it. You keep talking about it. Everybody knows now. Everybody who's been
There's
watching
also
this
a point
knows.
where you've got to forgive and move on, and that's also part
I
of
don't
the
think they do
equation.
know. I don't think they know. I don't think they believe it or whatever, because people
Where's
keep
Melina? Tell
dismissing
Melina
it
to
and
join
stuff.
court.
No, stop. Can you please stop? There's no
Fight
need
for
to drag this
Destiny's
out.
love.
Stop, you're being really toxic.
You know, it's so interesting what clout can do.
You know, I think it's a little bit controlling that
you're.
you're telling us what
No,
we
no.
can talk about,
No.
what we can say, what we can do, you know?
Whoa.
I think that's
No,
a little
I'm
bit
not.
controlling, Anna.
I'm not saying that. Can you stop? Can you stop twisting things around? That's
it's
really
so-
like not
it's
okay
so-
to twist things around.
You know what's
I'm asking like what you wanted to move on. To
It's
move
so
on. So
interesting
like
what-
yeah, we can move on.
it's so interesting what clout.
I'm not
can
saying
do,
you
'cause
can't talk about something.
You know
'Cause,
what's
yeah, of course that's
interesting?
controlling to do.
It's so interesting what clout can do because this is the only time in human history girls would fight over a 5'8" man.
There's no fighting over. This isn't fighting over anyone. Okay, they're gonna get married and everything. Like, I'm not trying to steal anyone. There's no fighting over anyone. That's toxic. Okay, like
Where is Destiny? Where is he?
Destiny, are you practicing your gaslighting skills? He's going to get his gaslighting black belt.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We want Melina. We don't want Destiny.
Wait, sorry, I tried to unmute, but I accidentally hung up. Oh, I'm just muted. What's up?
What's Melina
Um,
say? Is she being
I have a
sweet or is
question.
she being mean?
hey, stop, please.
Wait, it's
only fair. I
Okay,
think-
I don't mean to sound demanding. I'm sorry. I don't
Wait,
want to come
Angus,
off
what is
cross
your-
like
what's
I'm
your question?
trying to be
Okay, we're
controlling
I
or
have a question.
anything.
Melina is not.
Sorry, I
Angus,
can't talk.
Angus,
Did you-
let's give a super smart take. What should we do here? How do they fix it?
I have a
I mean,
question.
wait, isn't
No, I
Steven
thought we
the
were just
genius?
gonna like not really talk about it, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
Isn't-
but you guys have been for the past hour since I hung up. Okay,
Hold on,
Angus,
hold
what is
on.
your question?
No, we
I have
haven't.
two
No,
questions.
we had an hour break. We had an
Angus,
hour
just scream it. Oh my
It's not
god.
Angus,
just
it's
fucking
John.
mute
I'm
him.
here for
question.
Christ's sake.
Fucking
You need to
mute
hear
him.
your voice right now.
break. Unmute
One
Angus.
question.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The first question is, did you or did you not recently call her princess 1 month ago?
It's possibly. I might have it might have a month ago too. I don't remember. We
You
don't
don't even
do, like,
remember?
being
You just call
friends and
mad. You
not
just call
being
bitches
friends,
princess all the time.
Good
What?
night, princess.
Jaws gold.
You just call them princess all the time. Melina don't
For
give a
some
fuck
people, I
about
do.
that.
Yeah, I used
My
to
chat
people.
says that sometimes.
We've
I
gone
like
through
that.
periods of being friends and not being friends. Sure. Yeah, that's absolutely happened. Yeah.
He does
But
to
isn't-
everyone.
but
No,
He does
you
to
told me that it
everyone.
was fighting.
Girl,
You didn't say that we weren't friends. You said it was fights. We've had fights. You described it as fights, which yeah, that's what I thought. It was fights.
Okay. Anyway,
Second
where were-
question I
where
have.
were we at here?
I have a second question for Destiny. Why don't you just admit that you don't care instead of like a fake apology? Why don't you just be like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Whoa.
You want? I can tell
Really?
you, but you have to,
Actually,
I'm not going to
who
give the
said that?
explanation
Who
unless
said
Anna's
that?
muted. I
Really
can't do it unless
wouldn't.
Anna's muted.
Huh?
I can't explain unless Anna's muted because she's going to start
I
screaming.
swear
It's
she'll
gonna-
accept that better.
No, she won't.
She won't.
No,
I don't
because
know, man.
because
won't.
Destiny. Oh, Destiny's
Gonna
not.
That's
Hold
allowed-
on.
closure. That's
Hold
that's
on.
closure.
If you want the real
hold on,
closure,
stop,
I'm going to
Destiny.
start, but she's going to fucking cut me off.
Steven,
The problem
the
is that
reason,
I have told Anna,
the
I have
reason
told-
why he can't do
Oh my
that is
God.
because he gets money from blue pill people, so he has to
No,
look like
wrong.
he's crazy.
The thing is that I've told Anna
Ah.
multiple times that it would be better if both of us stopped talking. But what happens
No,
is,
you didn't say that. You
there it
said,
is, there it is,
so
there it
then
goes.
let's
See,
not
exactly.
be friends. Or, so then
let me
just
know when
stop
if Jonzherka wants
talking
to
to
mute, I can
me.
answer that question, but I can't answer it otherwise because she's just
That's
gonna
what you
ramble for
say.
fucking hours, all right?
Oh,
No, I
shit.
have to correct your lies. That's what it is. You didn't say
Let him
like,
finish before
well,
you
maybe
correct.
we should not be friends. You said, well, then why don't you just stop talking to me? Like, you say that. And, like, I interpret that as, like, okay, he's just angry and lashing out. You know, because that, like, it always sounds very immature when
Mikey,
you
sir,
say that.
which character from the Matrix do you think you look the most like? Because I swear to God, dude, you got the.
Thank you.
Steven, why don't you just admit you're
I
a
used to
little
look more
different
like Keanu
offline?
Reeves when I was
You look
younger.
like Edward Norton in American History X.
Steven,
From
hold on, guys.
Zerka's chat, I got Brian
Mikey,
Laundry.
you look like a neo-Nazi. All right, yo, yeah. hold on.
Mikey, I don't think you look like a neo-Nazi.
But he's got a nice
Or-
smile. He's got a nice
He
smile.
looked like one
But,
when he had the vest on. Now he doesn't
All
have the
right,
vest on.
Steven, why don't you just admit to
I'll
your
go get
chat
that.
you're a different person when you're offline?
Stop, please, John, no more.
Right.
Okay,
please.
what
If
I wanna
can
do-
admit I'm
what
an-
I would
hold on,
like
if I
to
can
do-
admit I'm an asshole, why can't he?
What I would like to do going forward, and I'll tell you this in private DMs. If you want to chat afterwards, okay? For one message, for one conversation.
Only if you call me princess.
Sure. No, well, not to you. I'll call you Prince Matt. You have nice hair. Okay. So listen, all right. All I want is to not have any contact going forward. But I've tried this in the past and it doesn't work. Now, ordinarily,
What do you
with
mean?
other- I
That's
can't.
bullshit.
John, you gotta mute her. John, please 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 mute her.
Silence.
John, thank you.
Silence.
Holy
I muted
fucking
her.
shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got her. I got her.
The
for
problem
you.
is that with other large online figures that I deal with that get into weird fucking shit or try to fuck with me, usually there's a limit where they'll stop. Because they have online reputations, because they've got sponsorships, because they've got other friend groups, they have something to lose, okay? Anna is the only person that I have ever had this type of back and forth with who has absolutely nothing to lose. She will go for months or years
Yeah, you
on
said this
Twitter,
already.
on stream, on Discord, talking to other people, and she will never stop. She's like the T-1000 Terminator. She will
Steven,
never,
just
ever
Steven,
stop.
say you played her like a red pill boy.
No, I didn't
say
play
it,
anybody.
Say it.
If you want to
say
get
it,
into
own it.
John,
Own it.
John, if you want to get into more specific conversations we had in the past, we can run those a million times. Where we've gone back and forth. Where I've been explicitly clear, and if we want to leak all the fucking logs, I tell this to every fucking person I hook up with. Hey, I have a fiance. I'm in an open relationship. I'm not going to be dating anybody. I'm not going to be. I say this to every. You can talk to any fucking girl that I've hooked up with. I have the same conversation. I have the same one with Anna.
Is that
okay?
before or after you call them sweetheart?
That is
Princess.
before anything ever happens, okay? Number one,
Princess.
okay? Number two, so if I can't make Anna stop by saying publicly, hey, please let's stop talking, which we've done on 3 separate shows now. We've had 2 huge shows, and now this is the 3rd one, where at the end, third parties have agreed, you guys should stop talking. Stop talking privately. And I have. And I've tried to block her. And when I block her on Discord, she messages me on Instagram. And when I block her on Instagram, she messages me on Twitter. And when I ignore her on Twitter, she subtweets about me. And then when she subtweets about me and I ignore that, then she goes on these Discord shows where you're enabling her, where she's talking to all my fucking friends now. I'm getting DMs from people that I didn't even know she knew. Like, hey, do you know this Anna person? Like, she talks to me a lot and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know that she had any idea who the fuck you were, right? So I figure maybe if I'm like friends with her, then maybe if I'm friends with her, then she'll chill. Because I can't be enemies with her. I can't ignore her. I can't shit talk her publicly. There is absolutely no fucking way out for me because she has nothing to lose and she will drag this out for the rest of her fucking life. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do to make her stop, Jen. That's why I'd asked in this conversation 15 fucking times, what do I have to do to never talk to you again? Because no matter how this conversation ends, she's going to go back to Twitter tweeting about it tomorrow. She's going to go back on these shows talking about me tomorrow. She's going to go back to her group of friends complaining about it tomorrow. There's nothing I can do to get out of this.
Yeah, so what you're saying is after you played her, you don't want her to play you.
Good meme, John. I'm glad that like the fodder. I'm glad that my life is fodder for your entertainment shows, though. But like, you understand that it's really frustrating to me that she's like out here
Steven,
like, she's
why are you
this
doing
insane
this?
fucking abuser.
You're
insane
manipulating the
manipulator. Like,
narrative.
everybody
You're
thinks that I'm, like, this
manipulating the
fucking
narrative.
racist.
Well,
Like, we hooked up one time 1 year ago, okay? And this all started when after we hooked up, I had a flight to Sweden and she DM'd me. Now, before this, we'd never had a problem. She DM'd me and she was like, hey, what's up? Are you going? Why didn't you check in on me? And I just did like a fucking 13-hour flight to Sweden. I had a sponsor to do. And she was like, oh, you put your sponsor before talking to me? Why are you so greedy? And I'm like, what the fuck? And that's when like all these problems started. Now, I will admit, I sexted her afterwards and we talked flirty with her afterwards. I shouldn't have. Obviously I should have done it. But like it is so fucking hard to navigate like this whatever friendship, relationship or whatever, because I don't know where I have to keep her to get her to chill the fuck out publicly. Because not talking to her doesn't work. Again, she already admitted here. I blocked her on 2 different platforms and she still messaged me. Okay? Not talking to her doesn't work. Shit talking to her doesn't work. Telling her I don't want to talk to her doesn't work. Like I don't know what the fuck to do.
So you admit you wanted some tail and then to be left alone.
No. What I usually do is I like hanging out with people and I like being friends with people. That's fine. I have no problem like being friends with people.
John,
I have plenty of people that I've hooked up with before that I'm friends with, John, and I don't have these fucking problems.
Okay, because Anna's emotional, so you should have known that about her.
but you said it wasn't a hookup, though. Why are you calling it a hookup now? Also, Steven, you're lying. You're making me sound like I'm crazy or stalked you, and that's not it. The only time that I was messaging you all those times, and when you and you blocked me because you were angry at me, Steven, and you know this. You're completely manipulating it now. You are completely manipulating it now, Steven, and you know I was scared of you. You know I was scared of you. That's why I messaged you so much.
You were scared when he was trying to ignore you?
I was scared because he was leaking my DMs. He was leaking my DMs.
When I got to Sweden, when I got to Sweden,
and private information.
When I got to Sweden, every single time I picked up my phone, I had like 10 more huge messages from you.
It wasn't 10.
Really?
Because I wanted to talk to you. Like, I had a lot of things to say. I was trying to explain my feelings to you and stuff that you didn't seem to understand.
Listen, you can say whatever you want, but for like a week, I was
No, it wasn't.
Anna,
it wasn't.
Dude, Linus talked to me about this. Dan talked to me. We've talked about this. This is not something you can deny.
Yeah, but like, it wasn't that many messages. It was a normal amount, and I was upset.
Anna,
I was really upset.
Yeah,
it wasn't that many. I was really upset though, Steven, and you didn't talk to me over voice. There was a lot of things that I wanted to tell you and explain my feelings to you.
You didn't even talk to her on VC?
You didn't talk to me on voice at all, so I had to send you messages. Like, how am I supposed to talk about? He refused to, so how am I supposed to, like, explain my feelings to you and, like, why this hurt and why it came off as callous and stuff? Like, I mean, we couldn't talk over voice, so I had to, like...
Yeah, Steven. Red pill Steven, go ahead.
Okay, here's
I'm not crazy at all. There's literally, like... I just
wanted
wanted to be understood. I just wanted empathy.
This is what a normal, healthy person would do, and every single person in this call will agree with me. And if anybody disagrees, feel free to call me an idiot, okay?
I just wanted you to understand.
Anna, let the red pill man...
But I'm not crazy.
Hold on, Anna.
But I'm not crazy, and he needs to stop it.
Yeah, Anna.
Okay,
let the red pill man LARP as a blue pill. Go ahead, Blue.
Yeah, let me LARP as blue. This is what every single person in here would agree with, okay? If you are talking to somebody and you have, let's say you have a hookup and let's say shit gets fucked. Let's say that I am a manipulator. Let's say that I am abusive. Let's say that I do lie. Let's grant you every single one of those things, okay? What every single person here would say is, okay, that might be true.
Everybody in my chat.
Steven is a fucking piece of shit. Fuck that guy. Stop talking to him. No person in here would say, well, maybe if you just keep messaging him, maybe if you keep hounding him, maybe if you DM across all these platforms, maybe you keep tweeting him, maybe that'll change him. Every single person here would say, just stop talking to him. Just stop. Just stop. It's that easy. Just stop talking to him.
Steven, is it true you said to her, I can't believe you still text me after all that?
No, well, it's kind of. So like, I was at the gym. I was at the gym 4 days ago, and every now and then. So this is a cycle of how our friendship works. Everything will be okay, and then she'll message me and she'll be like, "Well, you were so horrible so many years ago, blah blah." And then when she starts doing that, then I'm like, "Okay, listen. If I'm so horrible, why are you still talking to me? Why the fuck are you still talking to me? Stop talking to me." That's what I say because I don't know why. I don't know why.
Oh, you said stop. You deliberately said like,
yes,
stop.
Dude. I've had Jonzherka.
Okay, then that's it. That's it. It's her fault.
Yes, no, Jonzherka, you don't even understand. Dude, like, I don't know if it was a year ago or in November, I talked for like 3 hours on the show with another therapist guy.
Then why did you just open with that? Why did you have to leak all your red...
Because I told her like a million times, John, it never stopped.
Steven, do you admit your red pill like I predicted?
This has nothing to do with a red pill or a
You're
blue pill.
joking.
There is just absolutely nothing I can do.
Go ahead, Anna.
Well, what
But
color
he
are you?
didn't do that. He didn't tell me. He didn't say like stop talking. He said if you don't feel safe, then just stop talking to me? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And it's like, well, that's not like he's obviously not saying like we should stop being friends.
You're complaining
No, you're
constantly.
not. That's not what that is, Steven. That's
A
just
lot of
being
people would say
like,
take the
that's-
hint at that point. Take the
Holy
hint.
I mean,
Yeah, you
well,
think.
but how many times have I asked you, Steven, like, if you don't want to be friends, you can just tell me, and you'd be like, yeah, I know, and then you don't say anything, like, you don't say, like, yeah,
Anna,
we shouldn't
because
be
you're
friends.
holding me
like,
hostage. Anna,
what do
because
you,
of the time
oh
periods
my
where we're not
god,
talking to each
how?
other,
Literally
we're
how?
I'm telling you right
Literally
now.
how?
Because of the time periods where we were not talking, you were constantly
Literally,
subtweeting
I have
about
not
who on
done
phone talking about.
anything manipulative or abusive
This
to
is
you,
why I'm a
Steven,
virgin.
and you need to stop.
True,
You need to
true,
stop.
Dave.
This is not okay. This is not okay. I'm not crazy. I mean, this is normal. I'm very upset. Like, also, Steven, you keep forgetting the context. You keep taking the context out, and when you ignore context, that is manipulation. When you like,
Anna, you gotta
what's the
stop
word?
throwing these words around, man.
Dude, Zerka, she does this all
Okay,
the time.
but like
When I
that
was telling
is
her-
a
Zerka,
manipulation. But that
That's
is
fine, I know what-
manipulation.
Provocation.
But we
No
know.
But it's
breathing.
manipulation.
Anna, well, hold,
But it
hold
is
on.
manipulative, though.
Anna,
It's manipulative to ignore the
Anna,
context
Anna,
because
the
he's
whole
ignoring the
world-
fact that
Anna,
I was terrified of him leaking my nudes and stuff, or like leaking my
God. I have
DMs.
never done this to a person in my entire
Steven, it doesn't
life.
matter
What are
that
you
you've never.
talking about?
How am I supposed to know you've never done this, Steven? You went and leaked all of our DMs. You could be capable
you
of
were
anything
making-
at that
because
point.
You were making false claims to me publicly.
No, I wasn't. I
Yes,
wasn't.
you
I was
were.
just saying that you were being emotionally abusive to me, which you
Anna,
were.
on shows a week after
But
coming out saying that I was a bad father. What are you fucking? Are you
Steven,
serious?
that's not true. I
Anna,
did
that
that
is
a year
absolutely
ago,
true.
and I didn't call you a
That's
bad
actually
father. Those are not the
incredibly
words.
offensive. That's
That
incredibly
is not
offensive.
the words that I said. That's not the words that I said.
Okay,
Yes, we've
explain
been
what you
over
said.
this
Anna, explain what you
already.
said. Anna, explain
He's
what you
bringing
said.
this all
Go ahead.
up again. Okay,
Go ahead,
stop,
explain
Steven.
what
Just
you said.
stop.
Anna, go ahead and
Steven.
explain what you said.
Yeah, I will. The reason when I sent you all those messages and when you blocked me and stuff,
Explain what you said about calling me, about saying I was a bad father. Go ahead.
Steven, this was a year ago, and I apologized for it already.
Our
And you
hookup was a
forgave
year ago,
me.
and it's still like the most important fucking thing in your life.
Wait, Anna, you actually called him a bad father?
Damn.
No, I didn't
That's
call him a bad
really
father.
fucked
I
up.
did not say those words. I did not say those words.
No, because
So then,
that-
what did you
that-
say if you didn't say that?
What?
So
what-
someone in my chat asked me something about, I honestly don't even remember at this point. Someone in my chat asked me something like, okay, but also like, you know what gets me?
Oh,
Okay,
come
well, anyway,
on,
sorry.
don't do
Sorry,
that.
sorry, I wanted to
Please.
sorry.
Don't
Yeah, I know.
pivot.
No, I know. Someone in my chat asked me like, do you think something about Steven like abandoned? I think like abandoned Nathan or something like that.
Whoa.
They asked, and I was like, and I was like really awkward and like kind of nervous, laughing and like, well, I think it's best when parents spend. I think I said it's best when fathers spend like a lot of time with their kids or something like that, at least like
Oh.
once a week or something like that. I said, and I was like,
hold on, that's
like,
unfair.
well, it's best when fathers spend like
Anna,
you know, a
that's
lot
so
of
unfair.
time with their
Hold on, pause. That's
parents.
So unfair. That's so unfair because Steven spends time with his kid once a year. How could you say that about him?
Thanks, Zerka.
I got you.
And it is true that research does show that it is best for children when like fathers and mothers
That's
spend
what I-
at least, you know, once a week with their kid. And so that's what I
But
said.
you shouldn't
And
be thinking about that anymore about his kid, right?
but
'Cause you guys
yeah,
are-
I mean, I shouldn't have said anything. Obviously, that was very irresponsible of me to say, and I shouldn't have said anything. I should have ignored the chatter. Yeah, absolutely.
Are
I've
we
never, I
almost at
haven't
the
denied that.
point-
So
Are
you're
we almost
thinking-
at the?
Okay, all right.
But
so-
like, I'm
so-
not a stalker, and I haven't done anything
No,
like
no.
manipulative. I mean, I was
Okay.
scared of like him leaking our DMs. So like, I don't know what else to do when he like blocked me and like he
Anna,
was leaking
you are
our
not
DMs, and I was
messaging me to
really
stop leaking your
scared
DMs. You're
about
messaging
that.
me because you wanna be
Like, it
friends
was-
still.
it's
That's why you keep
scared.
messaging me. You keep messaging
But-
because you want to be friends still. Stop lying.
No, Steven, it's not. I'm not lying, Steven. I mean, yes, of course, I still wanted to have peace with you. Yes, of course. But
Okay,
I also
yeah,
was
I'll say-
scared
yeah,
because you were
but
leaking
maybe-
DMs.
Zerka,
And don't you remember
public
that I
contract.
said to you,
Do you need that? Do you
please
need the
stop. Please stop. I don't do anything. Please.
Okay.
Zerka, public contract, okay? Here you go. Ready? I will declare this right now, okay? I will pay Anna.
Y'all better be doing some
5,000
fucking subs,
USD.
okay?
No, you
you
can
better
pay
be
me.
fucking
You can pay me.
subscribing to me, okay?
If I leak
Fucking
her
press the
DMs
follow button
and
and
she hasn't said
subscribe
anything about
if you
me,
want me to
she stops
shut the
talking to me
fuck
right now,
up.
and I leak her DMs for no fucking reason in the future, I will give her $5,000. Okay,
All right.
guaranteed.
Or you
Okay.
could do. We could give you 1,000 to close the topic. I can kick everyone from the call.
Sure, fuck you.
Go ahead, Anna. What do you think of his deal?
Supposed to do when you were leaking our DMs, and I was really scared. Like when someone leaks your private DMs, and because like you had promised me you would never do that. Remember, like you promised me you would never ever leak private DMs.
But you were saying crazy shit about me publicly.
I wasn't saying crazy things about you publicly, Steven. I was saying you stonewalled me, you gaslit me, and I mean you did.
I
Like
wasn't
you
saying anything
did.
crazy.
You literally
wait.
did.
Can I ask-
and you
can I get-
promised,
can I
and
get
so
a-
like it scared me.
Wait, can I get
It
a
just
read on the
scared me
room?
a lot.
Okay,
It
can I-
scared
can I
me a
pull the room
lot.
for these
No,
people?
no,
I
you
think
can't
everyone
appeal
here-
to chat. No.
I mean, it scared
No,
me a lot.
not that. The people
But
on
I
this
was
call.
scared.
No,
Don't
no,
you
these
understand? I
people-
was
no, you can't
scared.
talk
What
about
was
these
I?
people.
I just want to because Zherka.
How
I
is
might be
that
crazy,
crazy,
but I want you to-
though?
Steven,
How is
what
that
they-
crazy?
I got your
But
back.
how is
I'm
it
just
crazy
saying.
though
Anna,
to be
Anna, will you let-
scared?
Anna, will you let my best friend Destiny talk?
But how is it crazy
No.
to
Okay,
be
okay,
scared when
Destiny,
someone says these things about you?
We're just gonna have to mute. Go ahead.
Okay.
Destiny.
For Ink Bites, Jaw, the Matrix guy, Stardust. I don't know how much you guys watch the Zherka shows. Now, I totally admit because I might be biased here. Okay, I might be biased. I totally admit that. Okay, I'm being honest there because I do because people link me things and maybe it's not. But does anybody else feel like it seems to be the case that either my life or things directly involved in my life are talked about a lot on this fucking
Well,
show
Steven,
with
we
Anna
didn't- we
involved
didn't-
over the
we
past
didn't
3 weeks.
believe
When I
that-
say that, hold on, no, let me finish. So when I say that, I mean like somebody talking about how like open relationships are really unhealthy and doing drugs is really bad and like having multiple
but
sexual
Steven,
relationships is really bad. That for some reason my life
Steven, now
always
we
comes up
know
on Anna's-
because
Yep.
Steven, when you said the drugs are bad, I never knew she's taking a dig at you. That's what you're saying?
Yes. So for instance,
Okay,
when I
okay.
did so real quick just to prove that, okay? Because she might deny that. I don't
No,
know.
I
Well, she was
believe
either
you.
my-
You don't need to. prove
Okay,
it.
yeah, because when I went to Amsterdam and I somebody gave me fucking speed instead of MDMA, so me and Melina were out for like 2 days straight. Anna starts tweeting out, "Did you guys know that MDMA is actually a really toxic drug?" Blah blah blah. Like she's constantly taking digs at me like that. Yes,
Okay, and that hurts your little feelings?
it's not that it hurts my feelings; it's that I want to move on from this because the thing that I have. Okay, here's like the scary thing. Okay,
Would
that-
anybody
that
actually
I'm
be able to connect that though, other than you?
No,
Yes,
I think
everybody. No,
I think
everybody
people
connects
can.
because she
yeah.
literally came into my DGG chat afterwards to say it. Okay.
Okay, I like
The-
cocaine.
Cool, that's great. Coke is a fun drug, okay? The issue that I have, the thing that's scary for me, is I don't want a whole bunch of random people that I've never met on Twitch, like fucking Ink Bites or Jaw or Mikey.
Yeah.
I don't want people thinking that I'm like this insanely abusive, manipulative, horrible fucking person behind the scenes, because I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
this is not, I've hooked up
And
with
that's
tons
fair.
of people. I have never, ever, ever, ever had anything like this happen to me in my entire life. Like, I've had some conflict with people before, of course. I'm sure everybody does, but nothing like this. And it just worries me that Anna is like
Click
now
the
making the
follow
rounds on
button.
your
Please
shows
click
and
the
other
follow
political
button.
shows, and I'm getting messages from people that were my friends saying like, "Hey, just so you know, like this
Yeah,
girl
This
Anna
is the
has this
snake
thing."
pit.
Bob 7, right?
Yeah, basically, yeah. She's like female Bob 7, yeah. And it's like that type of shit worries the fuck out of me because people already think enough like crazy shit about me that's not true. I don't need somebody making it sound like I'm this abusive fucking rapist behind the
I'm
scenes.
here
Like,
every
no,
night.
no,
I am
no,
here
no,
every
All right,
night. I'm gonna
you
be
know,
your
you
new
almost
best
did
fucking
earlier.
friend.
Yeah.
Okay?
Steven, I'll be honest, right? Gaslighting is a real thing, and I get your red pill, and you do it because you have to, whatever. But stonewalling is such bullshit. If you ignored 50 texts, that's on her. She needs to block you.
Melina had a good question that no one addressed.
Which is
What was that?
She said, "Don't you believe it is acceptable to leak the DMs to defend himself?"
But I didn't make any crazy claims or anything. And the DMs he leaked, this is being
No, why
manipulative.
did you
Please
leak? I
stop.
don't get it. Why did you leak, Steven?
He read them
Girl, I
on
can
stream
tell
and
you
laughed
when she's
about
done.
them. But he read them on stream and laughed about them.
I did not
Yeah.
read the. I don't think I
Why
read
is that
these.
okay? How is that okay? That's so mean and horrible to do. Who would
No,
do
yeah,
that?
Zherka,
Steven, how are you defending
How
yourself?
is that
doing that? I don't
horrible?
get it.
How
Okay,
is
so I
that
can explain this, right?
horrible?
Let me know when as soon as she's done.
Okay, she can cry.
Okay, sure. So here's the problem, okay? The issue is that Anna tries to sell this image that I'm nice behind the scenes and mean publicly, okay? Which, in some cases, that might be the case. So, for instance, like, over the past couple weeks, we've been, like, friendly-ish again. But I think I said on stream, like, hey, me and Anna are cool again, right? So, but she tries
We're
to make it
asking,
sound
why
like...
did you leak?
Yeah, I'm getting this, right? So the issue that I'm having is that when I say, like, holy shit, Anna sends me like 20, 30, 40 messages in a row without me responding, she always says he's lying, he's manipulating the narrative. That's not true, that's not true, that's not true, that's not true. And the thing is I blocked her on Discord and she did it on Instagram. Like, it was, I don't remember, I don't want to make it up, but it was anywhere from 20 to 50 messages. It was a lot. I'm not joking. And then she did it again on Twitter. It was like 20 to 50 messages. And not like a message like, hey, hi, but like every message is like a paragraph. And so like at some point, yeah, I screenshot, I was like, dude, this is the type of shit that I'm getting, that like she won't fucking stop messaging me. But she's saying publicly that like, no, I don't do this, no, I don't do this. So like, is it mean to leak DMs? Yeah, I probably should. I probably shouldn't leak DMs. It's probably not good. But like, nobody believes me when I try to explain the extent to how much she is messaging me. It is an unbelievable amount, more than anybody.
I feel like, bro,
yeah.
At this point, we got to get some more shit out in the open, like some evidence, because we're just going in circles here. You know what I mean?
The problem isn't having to do with anything that has happened at this point. No, the problem, it doesn't have to do with anything that's happened at this point. The problem is I want to move on and separate, but Anna doesn't. Anna still wants to be friends. Even if she won't admit that, that's the problem. And that's why we will always do this eternal fucking struggle of back and forth, where Anna will say like,
can I please just let me talk? Please stop. I was just scared. I was scared because you were leaking my DMs. Why can't you understand that? Please, why can't you just have empathy?
Anna,
what was I supposed to do to defend myself, though, Steven? Remember,
lying.
that's why
Anna,
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Please stop. I was upset. Even my friends know I was upset. I was scared. Please stop.
Anna, how could you have messaged me out of How could you have messaged me out of fear for leaking DMs when the only DMs I leaked were the ones that you told me you messaged me out of leaking DMs? It doesn't make any sense.
Because it was scary, Steven. You had promised me that you would never leak DMs, and then you did, and you were calling me crazy and stuff, Steven. And I was just really upset.
Steven, you got DGG.
What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to defend myself?
All right, hold on. Steven, you've got DGG brigading in chat saying things like "cry whore." You need a ban.
Yeah, that's bad. Ban them. Tell me their names and ban them if people are doing it. But I don't know if it's my chat.
I'm sending you the names on Discord then.
Zherka, you have a literal fucking red pill incel chat, so don't even fucking start.
You got exposed for being red pill. And you know what's funny? Anna thinks I'm sweet. She thinks you're very, very, very manipulative. So be careful. Okay. And you guys need to end it today, like right now.
Please stop. He's not telling the context. He's not telling the context. I was scared. Please stop telling me that I didn't feel that way, Steven. You did. That's how I defend myself. That's how I do it. I try and make peace with the person because you were so angry at me.
Anna, let's make peace.
I wasn't trying. It's not out of stock.
Anna, let's make peace.
Why do you say these things publicly, Steven?
You should I don't know.
Okay, Anna, I think you should make peace.
Why do you say these things publicly, Steven, privately? Why didn't you say you wanted to talk to me, Steven? Why do you act like you didn't? Stop acting like that. Why would you sext me then constantly for months if you didn't want to talk to me? Why would you call me princess a month ago?
Okay.
You just not care. I thought you understood me.
You guys need to have an offline call.
I just want to fucking die.
Why don't you guys have an offline call right now?
I can't take it.
Anna,
why does he lie? I'm telling the truth, please.
Okay, Anna, yeah, we believe you, Anna.
Nobody does believe me.
Anna,
why would he call me princess if he didn't want to talk to me? Why would he say that we've had public fights if he didn't want to talk to me? I don't know what reality is anymore. Stop lying and gaslighting, please. What was I supposed to do? I was scared when he was leaking DMs. I was scared. I just wanted to make peace. I tried to make peace with him.
Yeah, we're gonna make peace now, okay? Steven, you're gonna call her offline, yeah?
I just want to be done with all of
Do
this.
it offline.
Steven, why
bro.
don't
think
you
do it
care though?
offline?
I thought you said you cared. So you've been lying the whole time. And this whole time you just feel like you're forced to be friends with me. Why wouldn't you say that? Why would you sext with me then? And say things like all the sweet things you said to me? Why would you say all those sweet things?
Wait, Steven, you're gonna call her offline. I can join the call if you guys need, and then you guys can have one last talk. I know.
Do you feel
want
good about
to-
yourself right now, Jonzherka? Do you feel good farming this content? I want to know how you feel.
Oh
Jonzherka,
my
talk me
god,
through
dude.
it.
Oh my god.
Steven,
Steven, I can easily go in on you right now, and I'm really trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah? This is being nice, John? Really?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Jonzherka. I appreciate your...
Why don't you give her
Okay.
a call right now?
Why?
Anna, is that okay if Steven calls you offline?
No, Jonzherka, we've talked about this before. It never ends.
Well, don't leave it on a freaking stream.
But Stephen, wait, I thought you understood. Why don't you believe me? Like, yes, Stephen, I wanted to make peace with you, but I also really was genuinely scared about you leaking my DMs. Why
well,
can't
I
you
told
just
you,
believe
listen,
that?
If I leak
Please.
anything, I'll give you lots of money. I'll pay you all sorts of
Steven.
money. I'll pay a bounty on if I ever leak anything,
Stephen,
okay?
if you don't want to be friends with me, why didn't you just tell me privately? Why didn't
Anna,
you just
you-
say that?
you
You
said it,
know
Anna.
you
Anna,
said
what do you
you
think
knew
means?
that
Anna,
I
when
would
somebody
respect
blocks
this.
you on Anna, when somebody blocks you on 2 different platforms and doesn't respond to any messages, what do you think
But
that means?
Steven, that's because you said we were fighting though. And
No,
also,
I didn't. We didn't talk at all. I just blocked you.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the silent treatment though.
Oh my
Like, if-
god. Okay.
If you
I love
didn't
guys.
want to
Have
be,
fun.
but if
I
you
don't wanna
didn't
sound
want to be
like
friends with me, why didn't you say that? Because you've done that
Jonzherka,
before.
farm that content. I love you all very much.
Yeah.
But you
Farm
did that
that
before with the
violence.
silent treatment, where you just.
All right.
Look,
Anna,
I don't
Anna,
understand.
Anna,
Like,
this
what am I
feels-
supposed
Anna.
to do when someone leaks your DMs? Like,
Yeah.
you're really just gonna like not try and defend yourself and not try
Anna.
and make peace with that person so that they can be angry and revengeful and leak more of your DMs? Like,
Okay, Anna, this feels like a live breakup you guys are having, okay? So,
no, I just don't want lies to be said. It's not fair.
yeah, he's not going to talk about you.
Why
Anna.
is it okay to be so horrible towards people?
Yeah,
Why is
Anna.
it okay to lie?
He said he's-
Why?
He hasn't
Why
talked
did,
about
but he
you
said
in-
such nice, sweet things to me in private. Why does he say these mean things in public? It's like I feel like I'm going fucking crazy. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I believe you.
I am not crazy. Nobody's ever gonna believe me.
All right.
No one's ever gonna believe me.
But you guys won't talk about each other, right?
He made it sound like I just message him like I won't let him go or whatever, and that's not true. I haven't tried to be friends with his friends. I haven't done this. I haven't done these things. They reach out to me. Or if they say something about me, then yeah, I want to correct the record. Like if they say something wrong about me, and then I'll say hey, I didn't like how he says or something like that. People have reached out to me. Like Prime reached out to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got donuts on your side, Anna, so they don't like the whole idea of not talking and blocking and all that. But,
It was the silent treatment. I'm telling you, he did it because he was pissed at me. I'm telling you, it wasn't because he wanted to end things. I know this. I know what this abusive cycle looks like. I know it.
okay,
You just
I-
don't
He's
care,
done this
bro.
before.
He just
I know,
doesn't
but
care.
Anna, you know why I disagree is because I leave people on red all the time. That's why.
Well, why would he say that he cares about me then? Why would he say that?
He probably did.
It's not me. It's not like, oh, we just had a hookup and I got like attached or whatever. But he's been equal. Like he's been like wanting this. Like I don't. He's been fostering this. He wants this. He said, like I don't.
Well, I don't get it. If you guys already spoke about it on stream with Dan and everything, shouldn't everything be done? You guys
Because
already
he
spoke about it.
lied. Because he twisted things again, like he did just now. He
Okay.
twists things without giving context,
Yeah.
so
I'm
it
pretty-
makes it sound bad.
Yeah.
And there's more to it.
Okay, but Anna,
That's how he twists the narrative.
so are you gonna talk about him again in the future?
I just hope nobody accuses me of like, I don't know, being stalker, whatever
No,
things
the
that he's
only-
falsely accused me of.
The only thing people would accuse you of is being emotional, because I don't think anyone thinks you're crazy. You know?
I don't know. Probably not anymore. Because people think that when you cry hysterically, it means you're crazy.
I'm kind of
I just don't know what's true or not anymore. Is the destiny here true or is the destiny in private true? I just don't know. I thought I knew him. I thought I knew him.
yeah, Anna. This seems like your first breakup with someone like this, right? So
Well,
could say
I'm
it's
sorry,
destiny.
but I've never had this done to me before. I've never had a breakup where like someone tells like
it's
spins
This
the
is gonna make you
narrative.
stronger.
yeah, it's more common than not. Actually, there's a lot of women who've been through this.
Still muted?
No, nobody's muted.
This is gonna make you stronger.
For
Or
real?
it's gonna just damage me forever, and I'm never
No,
gonna trust anyone
no.
ever
It's
again.
harder than that. Like, you have a growth mindset, right? Like, you know you are going to overcome this stronger. And also, it sounds like regardless of who he is as a person, we're not here to judge his character as
You're
a
just gonna
human
turn
being.
into some. You're gonna
But-
turn into John, dude.
This guy has been
This shit
toxic
keeps
to you.
happening.
Like, you just need to leave this guy be in your mind. Like, it sounds like he left you confused and left you feeling hurt and left you feeling unloved and unseen and unheard. So you just need to like remove him from your, like, whether it's the real destiny or the fake destiny. It sounds like either way, he hasn't been a healthy thing.
Arts for Anna, guys. Come on, she's had a rough day.
We need to stop
cut
talking.
the,
about it,
you
right?
know-
So let's
As soon
just
as we-
change
Cut
subjects.
the
Let's
connection.
figure out
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Cut the
McDonald's
connection.
workers.
Sometimes I'm afraid to
McDonald's
change.
workers.
Sometimes I'm afraid to change subjects because then I look like I'm memeing. You know what I mean?
You know,
Right.
people get
I get that.
limbs amputated, and they get through it. You know, so it'll be fine.
Why are you leaving me on red? What's up with that? Stop ghosting me.
Me?
Yes,
I
John.
told you
He don't
that's what
care
I
about
do.
you.
I do. I'm Steven. I'm
Stop
Steven.
ghosting me. Stop
I'm
it.
I don't know why I do that. I don't know why I do that to everyone.
And he told me it wasn't a hookup. I'm not crazy.
Well, no. He also said live it wasn't a hookup. You guys were friends. So
But
that's
then he
fine.
said it was a hookup live too. So
No,
you see,
no,
you see how he
Anna,
does
Anna,
that?
Anna, stop. You can't misrepresent him. He said you were friends that hooked up.
No, he
Yes,
told
he said that word for word.
He did.
But that's not what he said in private.
Okay, what do you say in private?
That's how he
then?
feels
What do you-
about it now, regardless of what he might have said prior. That's how he feels about it now. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
cannot
that's not.
hold on to
That's
whatever it was.
gaslighting, though.
If
Cause
we
like,
yeah,
keep
but you
talking
can't-
about it, he's just gonna come back in here and it's gonna get worse again.
Like,
No,
it is
one time-
unfair. It is unjust. We're not saying what was done to you was not unfair, unjust, and just like fucked, right? But at the end of the day, he did something shitty, and you've got to forgive him for it. For your own sake. Not for his sake, just for your sake.
Okay, the guy who donated hashtag first world problem. Chill, bro. Chill. Please chill. This happens, and you know why is chat pretending like you guys? Why are the men in chat pretending you've never been through a hard breakup? Like that's why you quit. You know, this is It's common, right? Just because she expresses more emotion doesn't make it different.
I've been like that. Fuck it. I've been very upset over a breakup.
Yeah. And also,
Yes.
it is so
Not a
strong
normal
to be able to
breakup.
just like.
I've been through plenty of breakups. It's nothing like this.
Yeah. Well, this is like
Isn't that a
breaking
breakup
up.
though if you're actually together? Wouldn't that be a breakup?
No, look, I
Like
get
romantically?
it. I get it because I get.
We were
DMs.
romantic.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Princess is romantic?
Yeah.
Depends on the person, shit.
I mean, saying good night and good morning, like the good morning, good night text, all the intimacy and stuff, yeah? Like calling pet names.
I mean, I do that. I do that. Not with romantic people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not being
I
romantic.
feel like romantic is
Every
like when you get deep with somebody, right? Like when you.
I mean,
when
we
you start
did.
sharing your heart with them
Yeah,
and like
we
building
did.
stuff together, building like little.
I told him I loved him.
Whoa.
I told
Did
him
he
I
say it
loved
back?
him plenty of times.
Whoa.
Did he
said
say
it
it back?
Wait,
Like-
the
Can
guy.
you stop talking about this now?
Wait.
Well, no,
Evan,
it's like
Wasn't the
kind
whole
of
goal to
relevant.
stop talking about it? Like
It's kinda
all of us-
relevant to what
he
we're
even
talking
said,
about.
like he doesn't like it when the whole panel is just talking about it.
Yeah.
And then
Can
like
we
what's
please
healthiest
just
for
move
her is
on?
to not talk about it.
Yeah, let's move
I know
on.
people
Let's
in
move
chat
on.
are calling me a psycho, and it's like, I'm not
Who cares
crazy,
about the
dude.
chatters, though?
Just ignore the
they
chat.
probably
Don't
all
look at
come and
chat.
you're
Like-
Nazi.
Like, that's what happens when you're gaslit and manipulated. I don't know what else to say.
oh
Okay,
God,
well,
DGG
let's
is
move on.
brigading hard.